So now this next part is a secret tip. A lot of people don't know this, so make sure you listen. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about tuning. So the first thing you need to know about tuning is you need to know the order of your strings and the name of your strings. So one thing to remember is that the sixth string, number 6, is right on top here. That's E, 5th string A, 4th string D, 3rd string G, 2nd string B, 1st string E. If you want an easy way to remember that, just remember that Eddie ate dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get a tuner. You can find these anywhere. A lot of free apps are really good. They all sort of look like they have this needle thing you can see right here. This is one that I just have on Ableton, so that's how I'm recording the video right now. But you can find them for free, super easy. So basically how a tuner works is it has this little needle there, and that's going to go to the left if it's too flat or if the pitch is too low. Low means flat. And then if it goes too far to the right, that means the pitch is too sharp or too high. You want it right in the center, and then you're dead on. Most tuners will turn green when the needle reaches that point. So we're going to start with the 6th string, E. We see it's a little above. So I'm going to turn this towards me, grab the tuner, follow the string up to the tuner, pull it towards me, and you can see the pitch drop right there. Now it's red, almost going to E flat. So I'm looking at my tuner, and I want to move this up a little bit. And, you know, to get it to settle exactly in the circle is pretty rare. A big tip that I can give you is that you want to just hit the string once, let that ring and let that settle. Now you're going to see, so it's settling a little flat, so we want to turn that away to go higher. So remember, you're going to be turning away to make the pitch go up, and you're going to be turning towards yourself to make the pitch go down until we get to strings 1, 2, and 3. So for string number 6, still a little flat. There we go. So now we're going to go to the 5th string. A looks pretty good. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. A is good. Next is D. So you see that's quite sharp. So remember, we're going to turn it towards us. Get it low. So now this next part is a secret tip. A lot of people don't know this, so make sure you listen. The secret tip is you can save a lot of time tuning if you always tune the string from below up to the pitch you want. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you don't want to be bringing your pitch, let's say D. You don't want to make this too sharp. Then see how we're sharp? And then I'm going to lower it down to the pitch like this and leave it. Right? It looks in tune. I mean, it's a little bit flat. But what's going to happen now is you're going to start playing, and there's some tension that's kind of left over up there that as you play, you're going to actually stretch the string out because it's still like a little loose, and it's going to pull the string into place, which is going to make it go flat. So to solve that problem, just bring the pitch under, and then you're going to slowly raise it up to the pitch, just like this. Pretty good there. Now we're on to strings 3, 2, and 1. They're all out of tune, so they're not the right names there. So the thing on strings 3, 2, and 1 is that, let's start with string 3. I'm going to follow it up. String 3 is Eddie ate dynamite good. Remember our little saying? So that's going to be G. And it is a G right now. It's flat. So what I said on strings 6, 5, and 4, we'll be turning away to make the pitch go up. Now on these first 3 strings, your 3 skinniest strings, you're going to turn towards yourself to make it go higher. At least that's the way I think of it. I think of this motion as I'm turning away from myself, but then I get to these 3 strings on this side, and it always feels like I'm doing everything backwards to do the same thing to make the pitch go up. So however it feels to you, just realize that you're turning these ones slightly differently than you've turned these for strings 6, 5, and 4. So anyways, here's G. Still a little flat, so I feel like this is turning towards me. So now we're going to go up to the second string, which should be B. This is very sharp, so we're going to bring it away. And then we move on to the E string. So this is F. So a lot of times it gets confusing when you see a different letter. So if you know the musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F is higher than E. So we want to turn this string to go flatter. So we're going to take this and turn it to go down. We're going to go under the pitch, then raise it back up. So we get E right in the center, or at least very close. So now, here is another important tip that's going to save you time. You want to make sure that you check your strings again, because a lot of times you can have the strings pull and it can change the neck ever so slightly, the slightest micro change, and you could knock the other strings slightly out of tune by the time you get through the whole guitar, so it never hurts to check again. So all the strings look good. So I just want to quickly review the 3 tips that I shared with you. So tip number 1, arguably the most important tip, if your string is sharp, you don't want to bring it down to the pitch like this. Remember, you always want to bring it below the pitch and then tune up to the pitch you want. That way, your string's going to stay in tune as you start playing. So the second tip is that remember, when you're on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, you're going to turn these away from you to make the string go sharp. But then once you get to strings 1, 2, and 3 on this side of the guitar, then you're going to feel like turning towards you is actually going to be making the strings go up. Just realize you're going to have a different feeling of turning when you're on this side of the headstock, but also you may have a different kind of headstock where they all turn the same direction. You'll have to just double check that on your own. And then tip number 3 is going to be just to make sure after you get done tuning each string, go back, check them all again really quick so that nothing got knocked out of whack as you were moving through the guitar tuning process. So that's how you tune a guitar. So if this video helped you figure out how to tune your guitar, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm hoping I get to help you with some more stuff in the future. I'm going to keep posting guitar lessons and guitar tips every week. So if you have a specific question, make sure you throw that in the comments below, and I'll get back to you, and then maybe I'll even make a video on your specific question. That's all I have for now. I'll see you guys on the next one.